Bitter criticism is not gonna be the last episode. Will I just will have to make less episodes, a couple of less episodes. Like I will not be able to do the episode the reading news. I will not be able to do it all days. Well, today's a rainy day. Rainy day. It's nice, but it's not raining. It's like there's a lot of types of rain, but this rain is kind of it's very light. A light rain. So I'm gonna cover my laptop just just like with the sun, but not too much. So today I suppose not to be here because I will I had classes. I had to go to classes, but I didn't wake up. I did wake up, but I fall. I was too tired. Too tired to go to college, to go to school. And then I just fall. And well, I hope next week I will be more. I can sleep early, but anyway, we're gonna read a Pepe Escobar article. Woo! Which means I will put the pitbull. Nah. I will put the chart. Luna is not here yet. Yeah, don't look the pitbull. So, a Pepe Escobar article from Rock and Roll Geopolitics from Telegram. I guess he posted this yesterday. I didn't pay much attention, but here we go. The German American strategic debt clown show. Pepe Escobar is a clown show. March 15 at 5 days ago, 2024. The saga of Bundeswehr. I don't know why all German stuff is Bundes, like Bundesliga, Bundeswehr. This could be war, Bundeswehr. I don't know. The saga of Bundeswehr officers plotting to blow up the Kirk Bridge with Taurus missiles and getting away with it is a gift that keeps on giving. The Four Stooges. The Four Stooges saga of Bundeswehr. The Four Stooges saga of Bundeswehr officers plotting to blow up. I just read this. What? To blow up the Kerch Bridge in Crimea with Taurus missiles and getting away. It is a gift that keeps on giving. President Putin, in his comprehensive interview to Dmitry Kiselev for Russia One, RAA, no, RAA Novotsky did not fail to address it. They are fantasizing. They are fantasizing, encouraging themselves, first of all. Secondly, they are trying to intimidate us. As for the Federal Republic of Germany, there are constitutional problems there. They correctly say, if these towers hit that part of the Crimean Bridge, which of course, even according to their concepts, is Russian territory. This is a violation of the constitutions of the Federal Republic of Germany. Yet it gets curiouser and curiouser. When the transcript of the Taurus leak was published by Russia Today, everyone was able to hear Brigadier General Frank Graf, head of operations of the German Air Force, speaking with Lieutenant Colonel Fensk from the German Space Command Air Operations on the plan to deploy Taurus systems in Ukraine. A key point is that during the plotting, these two mentioned that plans were already discussed 4 months ago with Schneider, the successor of Wilsbach. Well, these Germans, these are German names. Of course, thus it did not down on anyone that Kevin Schneider and Kenneth Wilsbach could be instead Americans. Yet that did raise the eyebrows of German investigative journalist Dirk Pohlmann, who I had the pleasure to meet in Berlin years ago, and his fellow researcher Tobias Augenbraun. They found out that the German sounding names did identify Americans. Not only that, none less than the former and the current commanders of the US Pacific Air Force. The four, actually six stooges element gets an extra boost when it is established by that liver sausage Chancellor Scholz and his Totalenkrieg minister Pistorius learned about the Taurus plan no less than four months later. So here apparently we have a clear-cut case of top German military officers taking direct orders regarding an attack on Crimea, part of the Russian Federation, directly from American officers in the Pacific Air Force. That in itself opens the dossier to a large spectrum ranging national treason against Germany to casus belli from the point of view of Russia. That's sad. You know what I'm thinking about? What I was thinking about seconds ago. That, well, you know, people say that Ukraine was founded by the Vikings. That Ukrainian people is the same people as, I mean, all these blonde people in Eastern Europe. They are all the same people, the same blonde people from the Asiatic League, from the Vikings. And well, German people, they are from the Asiatic League too. They are, well, what I'm saying is that all the blonde people over there, they are all related, you know. Even Germans are blonde too, maybe. So it's a whole mess. You know, we have a fight here between Russia and Germany, but the truth is this: all these people should be partners. Of course, none of that is being discussed on German mainstream media. Yeah. After all, yeah, the media will never. Well, I know a lot of normal people, a lot of normies. I have to know a lot of normal people. They just right here in Chile. I mean, they only know what the Chilean media says to him, and there's even alternative medias, but even the alternative medias is completely westernized. You know, they are completely washed out. The brainwashed, you know. So this media, nobody reads Russia Today or Pepe Escobar in Chile. Nobody, just me. Yeah, that's sad. That's sad. Well, just me. Yeah. Of course, none of that is being discussed on mainstream or on German mainstream media. After all, the only thing that seems to disturb Brigadier General Graf is that German media may start seriously prying, prying on the Bundeswehr's multiple stooges methods. The only one, the only ones who actually did proper investigation here, Pullman and Augenbaum. It would be too much to expect from German media of the vile type to analyze what will be the Russian response to the multiple shenanigans against Crimea, a devastating retaliation against Berlin assets. It's so cold in Alaska. During the jolly Bundeswehr conversation, yet another plan is mentioned. Nee, ich mein wegen der Anher what? Anderen such. No, I mean the other matter. Then, meinst du Alaska jets? You mean Alaska now? It all gets juicier when it is known that German Space Command Air Operations Center officer Flosted will meet none other than Schneider next Tuesday, March 19, yesterday, in Alaska. And Graffe will also have to go back to Alaska to explain everything all over again to Schneider as he is new in the post. So the question is, why Alaska? Enter American shadow play on a lot of activities in Alaska, which happen to concern none other than China. And there's more. During the conversation, still another plan, Auftrag, meaning mission, also surfaces, bearing a not clearly understandable code name sounding like Kumalatra. What all of that tells us is that the crash test dummy administration in the White House, the CIA, and the Pentagon seem to be betting in desperation on total war in the black soil of Novorossiya. And now they are saying it out loud with no shadow play and coming directly from the head of the CIA, William Burns, who obviously sucks at secretary. This is what Burns told the members of the US Senate Intelligence Committee earlier this week. I think without supplemental assistance in 2024, you are going to see more. You are going to see more Avdivkas, and that, it seems to me, would be a massive and historic mistake for the United States. That spells out how much the Avdiivka trauma is impressed on the psyche of the US intel apparatus. Yet there's more. With supplemental assistance, Ukraine can hold its own on the front lines through 2024 and into early 2025. Ukraine can continue to exact costs against Russia, not only with deep penetration strikes in Crimea, but also against Russia's Black Sea Fleet. Here we go, Crimea all over again. Burns actually believes that the humongous $60 billion new aid package, which must be approved by the US, by the US Congress, will enable Kiev to launch an offensive by the end of 2024. The only thing he gets right is that if there's no new package, there will be significant territorial losses for Ukraine this year. Burns may not be the brightest bulb in the intel room. A long time ago, he was a diplomat CIA asset in Moscow and seems to have learned nothing. Apart from letting cats and kitties galore out the bag, it's not only about attacking Crimea. This one is being read with supreme delight in Beijing. The US is providing assistance to Ukraine in part because such activities help curb Crimea, help curb China. Burns nailed his cat out of the bag Oscar win when he said, if we are seen to be talking away from support for Ukraine, not only is that going to feed doubts among our allies and partners in the Indo-Pacific, is going to stoke the ambitions of the Chinese leaders, of the Chinese leadership in contingencies ranging from Taiwan to the South China Sea. The inestimable Andrei Martyanov perfectly summed up the astonishing competence, peppered with tawdry exceptionalism, that permeates this performance by Burns. There are things that they cannot grasp due to low level of education and culture. This is a new paradigm for them all. For them, all of them are graduates of the school of beating the crap from defenseless nations, strategic studies. And with the level of economic science in the West, they cannot grasp how this all unfolds. Economic science quoted. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I don't know. My favorite science is humanities. You know, I like cinema, movies. That's it. Sociology, maybe social anthropology. So economic science. Maybe he's talking about liberalism, isn't it? I don't like liberalism. So what is left is panic, as expressed by Burns in the Senate, mixed with the importance in understanding a different warrior culture such as Russia's. They simply have no reference points, and still they choose war, as masterfully analyzed by Rostislav Itchenko. Even as the acronym FAST of the CIA and 17 other US intel agencies have concluded in a report shown to Congress earlier this week, that Russia is almost certainly seeking to avoid a direct military conflict with NATO and will calibrate its policies to steer clear of a global war. After all, the empire of chaos is all about forever wars, and we are all in the middle of a do or die affair. The empire simply cannot afford the cosmic humiliation of NATO in Novorossiya. Still, every plan Taurus on Crimea style is a bluff. Russia is aware of bluff after bluff. The Western cards are now all on the table. The only question is when and how fast Russia will call the bluff. But I guess, just commenting this, I guess Russia can do, it's like a cynics game, There's a lot of cynicism. Because Russia cannot counterattack, So it's proven that Germany attacked. Germany planned to attack some officials and so on, but Russia can do nothing. I wonder if what will happen if there are a direct war, if Biden or, well, I don't get it perfectly who are those guys, if they are officials, if it was the US Army. But the world is pretty cynic because nobody can respond properly. Even there's a lot of spying. All this is just spying. So is spying, well, destroying a bridge. What Russia will do, what China will do, they will send balloons, and well, that's nothing. So there's not much to say about it. So it's just hypocrisy, it's just cynicism. Maybe I'm gonna read something from. No, there's a news here about Russian election. Putin is president again. Yeah, I guess. Woo! Go Putin! The cover campaign against Russian election, unraveling web of disinformation, provocation, and cyber intrigue. Cyber intrigue inside the international espionage and propaganda efforts aimed at undermining Russia's electoral sovereignty. But Putin won again. I guess he just won because of. I'm gonna read another for Pepe Escobar in Tyler Burr in The Cradle. Escobar, will Brics launch a new world order in 2024? And the rain got a little heavier. But that's it. That is a special Pepe Escobar special. Be patient, dogs. Be patient, dogs. So, will Brics launch a new world order in 2024, this very year? That will be great for Brazil, I guess. Right here in Chile, they have this United States policy. They are much closer to the United States. Still nowadays, Escobar, will Brics launch a new world order in 2024? Sunday, March 17th. March 17, 2024. Authored by Pepe Escobar via the Cradle. Brics doubled its membership at the start of 2024 and faces huge tasks ahead, integrating its newest members, developing future admission criteria, deepening the institution's groundings, and most importantly, launching the mechanisms for bypassing the US dollar in international finance. Across the global south, countries are lining up to join the multipolar Brics and the hegemon-free future it promises. And the hegemon-free future it promises. The onslaught of interest has become an unavoidable theme of discussion during this crucial year of the Russian presidency of what for the moment is Brics 10. And well, Indonesia and Nigeria are becoming the top tiers of candidates likely to join. Indonesia and Nigeria are among the top tiers of candidates likely to join. The same applies to Pakistan and Vietnam. Mexico is in a very complex bind. How to join without submitting the hire of the hegemon? And then there's the new candidacy on a roll, Yemen, which enjoys plenty of support from Russia, China, and Iran. What about Saudi Arabia, isn't it? Because maybe there's still war over there. But this Yemen issue, it was just because of Palestine. I have no idea about Palestine. But yeah, that would be great. Forget about Global North, yeah. Forget about me. I was trying to go to Sweden, but right now, after this Western decadence, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm going to Yemen. It's been up to Russia's top Brics Sherpa, the immensely capable Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Ryabkov, to clarify that's ahead. He tells us we must provide a platform for the countries interested in rapprochement with the Brics. We are where they will be able to work practically without feeling left behind and joining this cooperation rhythm. And as to how the further expansion will be decided upon, this should be postponed at least until the leaders convene in Kazan to decide. The key decision on Brics Plus expansion will only come out of the Kazan summit next October. Ryabkov stressed that the order of the day is first to integrate those who have just joined. This means that as a 10, we work at least as efficiently, or rather more efficiently, than we did within the initial 5. Only Luna is late. You're so late, Luna. You're just like me. It's my dog too, yeah. Murci, ven aquí. Milu, venga. Venga. Milu. Venga, Murci, venga. I'm not sure when is yoga time. It's not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I guess Luna will bark. Will keep barking here. I'm not sure. Shut up, Luna. Yeah, Mursi, I don't trust you anymore. Well, the last time I showered Mursi, I showered her with a neutral soap, I guess, because I guess what's wrong with her is she don't like the shampoo smell. You know, is yeah, I don't like neither. It's like too sweet uh, perfume. You know, the perfume of the shampoo is too sweet, and that's why she always getting stinky. She prefer to get ultra stinky or to get this sweet shampoo. That's the problem. The only uh, we will see, Mercy. We will see. We will see. Then, baby, just then. The key decision on Brics Plus expansion will only come out on the Kazan summit next October. Key above stressed. Only then will the Brics 10 develop the category of partner states, which in fact means creating a consensus-based list out of the dozens of nations that are literally itching to join the club. Ryabkov always makes a point to note, in public and in private, that the twofold increase of the Brics members starting on January 2024 is an unprecedented event for any international structure. It isn't an easy task, Ryabkov says. Last year it took an entire year to develop the admission expansion criteria at the level of top officials. Many reasonable things were developed, and many of the things that were formulated back then got reflected in the list of countries that joined it. But it would probably be improper to formalize the requirements at the end of the day, and admission of the association is a subject of political decision. What happens after Russian presidential election? In a private meeting with a few select individuals in the sidelines. Well, it's been too wet. There's too much water here, so cancel the show. I will just keep reading next time. It's not raining, but the rain is a little heavy. It's a little heavier. Well, my laptop is not waterproof, I guess. So yeah, it's dog time. Dog's time. Woo! Yeah. Well, Milou, since not a long time, but Milou is not getting stinky. Milou learned the lesson. Milou! I hope he's not getting stinker. Vamos, Mursi. Vamos. Mira, Mursi. Mursi! Mursi shit on me. What the hell? Yeah, we will see now. We'll see what happens. And you, Tommy. You will shit on me? Tommy? No, Tommy is obedient, you know? Tommy will never run like that. Can you see Tommy just want to go there? So the Brics countries. What about the world, isn't it? So I was also watching some COTV from Brazil. Pepe Escobar is a Brazilian guy, but he's not in Brazil for a long time. And well, I was just watching this other channel, another Trotsky's channel, and they are saying that the multipolar world doesn't exist. Who knows? But you know what I thought right now, that maybe it's strategically interesting, like to have a multipolar world with a lot of partners, real partners, and a well-developed whole world with for doing great business, even for tourism. Like, do you like Chile? Chile is nice for tourism. This is like a cool Europe, I guess. A little Europe, yeah. Here we have a Mediterranean weather. We have crazy dogs. And well, maybe it is interesting to develop the whole world. Why not? You will have a lot of partners and a lot of development, and then you should have any way to overcome problems like unemployment and stuff.